this little cami. It's your soft support lace bra camisole for $28.99. Your 4 easy payments here are $7.25. It's A678633. A camisole, always really good to have because sometimes, depending on what the shirt is that we're wearing, we might need a little something underneath just to give it if it's a little bit low cut, you might need something underneath, just so you feel a little bit more confident. That's why we love a good camisole. But this one is so good because it actually has that built-in soft bra. So it gives you a little bit of support. So we love that. So this one is your cameo rose. And then we have lots of other beautiful colors that you can shop for as well. Sun beige. We have the white. We have the cinnamon, and then we have the black. So these are your 5 colors. 1, 2, 3. Yep, 5 colors. Your sizes are small to 3X on this one. Hold, they're sliding off the little thing. Let me scooch them up. There. Small to 3X are your sizes. All right, Miss Kathy, can we please talk about this gorgeous little cami?
Yes, Monifa, when you call this like a throwback to the pinup days, I mean, this camisole, you will be surprised how many times you pull this out to wear it. It's a little bit different. First of all, it's a lace overlay, and we've got sewn in pads so that these are permanently there. And by pads, I don't mean big mattress pads. I mean very thin pads that are going to support you.
Well, we don't want a mattress pad.
No, we don't want a mattress pad in there. That was yesteryear. But then we've got that beautiful empire waistband that keeps your breasts supported. You just pull this on, that empire waist is stretchy. So yes, it's going to fit. Then we go into that beautiful nylon spandex, and on the bottom is that beautiful flounce of about 1.5 to 2 inches of that lace at the bottom.
Pretty.
This is not going to be a tight camisole that's going to adhere to your tummy. Imagine this under your lower V-necks, under your, little black dress that may have a lower V-neck that you could put that black underneath. Adjustable straps. This camisole is a winner. In fact, when I get off, I am going to order a couple colors of these because I only have my samples and I really need this camisole in my wardrobe.
Well, it's on a clearance price, so you might want to hurry up and do that because there's no reorder on this one. So once this one is gone, it is gone. Honestly, this looks like just a beautiful tank top. You know what I mean? If it didn't have those adjustable straps, I go, oh, that's a really pretty tank. It's really well done. And ladies, trust me, there's always a point where you see the perfect dress or you have that one top that you don't wear it a lot because it's always such a hassle because it's a little bit low cut and, you find things to go underneath it and sometimes you just don't like what you put underneath it. So you shy away from wearing, the dress or the top. This is such a beautiful thing that you can wear underneath because of that gorgeous lace there, which I think is so pretty. So let's talk about sizing on this one, Kathy. How do we find our size?
Yes, this runs, of course, small, medium, and large. And there's your size chart that lives online. Your 2 to 4 would be also in that small. And Ultimare on the inside of the cup that is sewn in. And then I would love to see it how Larissa has it.
Yeah, I want to see it on Larissa too.
You could even put this under a cardigan or a blazer of some
That's
sort.
what I'm saying. It looks great. Larissa, again, looks good and really is giving you a little bit of support, which is nice.
It is. You don't find me often, without a bra. And I wanted to show it with those coordinating bottoms here. I've got that cinnamon on the bottom going, with that pink there, and it's looking amazing. But again, you're not going to catch me often without a bra. And this does offer enough support that I could show you. I've got that medium on. I'm a 34C, giving me that great support. But this fabric is oh so slinky. Your hands just glide over it. You can even see just how it's like wrinkling right here, just how soft it is. I mean, really, you just feel this fabric and you want everything in it. Again, these coordinating bottoms, just go so great, but this does give that old, glamour type feel. And then you get this extra wide lace. So if you want to show that, that's amazing. Over your pants, your jeans, your white jeans, whatever, just do it for the pop of lace because it's amazing for that.
Yeah, it's really nice. It's so funny when you were talking about some of the details in this, I was thinking about, how when ladies, how it is when we go home and the first thing we want to do is just take off that bra. Let's be real about it. Y'all know that's what we want to do. We go and we rush to take those bras off as soon as we go home. And a lot of times it's because why? The straps are kind of digging into your shoulders, or you have that underwire that's kind of digging into you there a little bit. What's nice about this, first of all, it is wire free. 2, it gives you support. So you would not be running to take this one off because it's still going to give you a little bit of support.
No.
And the fact that it's wire free, you don't have to worry about like anything digging into you, underneath there. So this is one of those camisoles where if you're looking for something that's a little bit more feminine, I would say grab this one. There's no reorder. It's under $30 right now. You're saving a little bit over $9 off that QVC price. So a really pretty addition to your wardrobe. The colors, this one is your cameo rose, which I think is so pretty. I've been playing with the sun beige. Gorgeous there, right? That's that sun beige
color. Yep.
Then we have, okay, stay there for a second. White. And then next is, it's all falling today, cinnamon. And then we also have black. Maybe can we show the black on .com? I don't want to, if I go and get it in front. There we go. Thank you. There's the black. $7.25. That is your easy pay to get that home. So again, on a clearance price, you're saving a little over $9 off. I would not wait there. A678633, that is your item number. So now we're going to talk about